Hey TED Committee, I'm Ashley Greenwald Tragash. I am here to chat with you a little bit about birth and behavior science. And so I do a lot of public speaking, and it's interesting that I've never been recorded before, but I figured I would share a little bit of the information that I typically do when I speak publicly. So let me tell you a little bit about why I do this work. I am a birth doula. I am also a behavior scientist. I have a doctorate degree in behavior analysis and psychology. And I've been practicing as a doula for over 5 years. And so I'm very passionate about childbirth because that is the area of my research. So let me tell you, share with you some thoughts that I have for this upcoming TED Talk. So basically, the World Health Organization ranks the U.S. 50th in the world for maternity care, and so there's been a report by the United Nations that says that 1 in 3 women in the United States have a cesarean section, and really the World Health Organization recommends that no more than 10% should require a surgical birth. There's something in our country called the cesarean epidemic, and so the cesarean epidemic basically within the last 50 years, there's been a really large nationwide increase in C-sections, and that's really started to gain the attention of policymakers, insurance companies, hospitals, also, of course, women of childbearing age. And so this ranking is basically attributed to the different medical procedures that are used during childbirth that result in an increased risk for the need for cesarean delivery. Some risks of cesarean section include longer maternal hospital stay, reduced rates of breastfeeding, increased risk of analgesia complications, increased risk of maternal infection, NICU admittance. It goes on and on and on. There are a lot of risks associated, of course, with C-section delivery. Also, you think about the costs, and so a vaginal delivery typically costs around $30,000, whereas a cesarean costs about $50,000. And so nationwide, this is gaining a lot of attention. There's a lot of research that supports ways to improve and increase optimal fetal positioning, natural progression of labor. However, we're really not using those techniques in this country. And so through my research, what I've done is I've put together a very big contingency analysis from a behavioral science perspective to really take a look at what are the contingencies that are occurring within the sort of culture of birth that we have in our country, and how can we address the very high rates of cesarean section delivery, the very poor outcomes for birth that we have in our country using the science of behavior. And so that's a little bit about myself, a little bit about what I hope to talk about, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of my application. Thanks so much.